little interlude too. Hopefully, you can stop it maybe after the first verse. I don't want to go too long, but yeah, after Ray's verse, we'll do it. I'll
The New York Times side, staying alive was no job. Had second hands, moms bounced on old men. So they removed the Shaolin, a young youth. You're rocking the go-to, no goose. Only way I forget that she on was trouble. So let's start it like this, son. Going with this one and that one, pulling out cats for fun. But it was just a dream for the team who was a fiend. Started smoking rules at 16 and running up in gates and doing hits for high stakes, making my way on fire escapes. Gave question I was speed for cracks and weed. The combination made my eyes bleed. Play question I would flow off and try to get the dough off. Picking up right boys on war court. My life got no better. Same damn low sweater. Times is rough and tough like leather. Figured out I went the wrong route, so I got with a sick clip and went all out. Catching keys from cross seas, all in MPVs. Every week we make 40 G's. Young brothers are straight flying the haters and take
Cash moves everything around me. Cream get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, y'all. Cash moves everything around me. Cream get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, y'all. Cash moves everything around me. Cream get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, y'all. Cash moves everything around me. Cream get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, y'all.
It's been 22 long, hard years, still struggling. Survival got me bugging, but I'm alive on arrival. I beat back the shape of the streets and stay awake to the ways of the world. I'm in with the dream, with plans to make dream and fail. I went to jail at the age of 15, a young girl selling drugs and stuff. Who never had much, trying to get a touch of what I could not touch. Lady short, now I face incarceration. Facing, no one upstate's my destination. Handcuffed in the back of a bus, voice in us. Life at the shorty shouldn't be so rough. But as the world turned, I learned life was hell. Living in the world no different from a cell. Every day I escape from takes, give and take. Selling bass, smoking bass in the staircase. So I don't know why I chose to smoke cess. I guess that's the time when I'm not depressed, but I'm still depressed. And I ask what's your worth? Ready to give up, so I seek the old earth. Who explain working hard may help you maintain. To learn to overcome the heartaches and pain. We got stick up kids, corrupt cops and crack rocks and straight shots. All of them stays hot. Leave it up to me while I be living proof. You kick the truth to the young black youth. The shorties running wild, smoking cess, drinking beer. And ain't trying to hear what I'm kicking in his ear. Neglected for now, but yo, they got to be accepted. Cause what? The life is hectic.
Cash moves everything around me. Cream get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo. Cash moves everything around me. Cream get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo. Cash moves everything around me. Cream get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo. Cash moves everything around me. Cream get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo. Cash moves everything around me. Cream get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo. Cash moves everything around me. Cream get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo.
Yeah. Appreciate it. I gotta give all the props to Wu-Tang, Pharaoh-Jarel, Pharaoh Sanders on that. I just wanted to put those things together, and yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, it was a beautiful thing, and I picked that one specifically because it really touches on kind of where my hip hop journey is more so currently. Yeah, that song in particular was the very first song I put together for what we call the Shaolin Jazz 37 Chamber Mixtape, which is a concept that my partner, Gerald Watson, came to me with, and he was like, yeah, what do you think about doing a project where we fuse jazz music and Wu-Tang Clan? And I was like, hey, I have no idea what that would sound like, but that just sounds dope, because I love jazz music, and I'm head over heels for Wu-Tang Clan. So yeah, from that, put together a whole mixtape as pretty much like an album, and from that has basically led me to where we're at now with Shaolin Jazz. It's started as a mixtape project to now we've done these multimedia lectures on the intersections of jazz and hip hop culture at different colleges and universities across the country. We do a live band performance where I'm actually leading a live band. I'm cutting the lyrics from the mixtape over what the band's playing, and I'm improvising here and there, just like the other musicians do. We actually got a chance to do that over at the U.S. Embassy in Ethiopia. This is really cool. We performed with Ethio jazz artists and hip hop artists over there. And then more recently, one of the things that we've gotten from it is a really cool, fun concept. It's a film screening concept we do called Can I Kick It?
Yeah.
My sister Miss Her, shouts out to DJ Miss Her in the audience. We've had the privilege of having her at one of those events. But basically at those, and this really kind of comes full circle with the concept of Wu-Tang. We basically screen different cult classic martial arts films, and I scored the films live, scene by scene, with the soundtrack of like hip hop, funk, soul, rock, audio sound bites, and that, and we are very humbled. I have to say this shameless plug real quick. We're so humbled to be actually coming back here to the Kennedy Center for the first time.
Yeah.
December 8th, we're doing a very special Can I Kick It screening at the Terrace Theater. It's right down the hall here. And we're doing a screening of The Warriors, paying homage to hip hop culture. So that film, for those of y'all that know about The Warriors, y'all know. If not, y'all do your research. Warriors is very inspirational hip hop culture. But we'll be screening that here in the Terrace Theater at the Kennedy Center on December 8th. But yeah, Shaolin Jazz, the reason going back to it again, not just for what it created, but like as a DJ, I started DJing in around 2001, 2002 when I first moved up here to DC for grad school, and got into it as a hobby. And from there just started, I felt like the passion for it. And I felt confident. It was one of the few things I'd done in my life where I really felt confident, like I can do this better than a lot of other folks. Not to say I'm the best. I'll probably never say that, but again, like my man Q and Juice said, I'm local, so I ain't gonna be like, but I appreciate it. But honestly, yeah, something I always felt just more confident at doing, and I even took a leap of faith and quit my day job and started DJing full time. And since then, I still do some jobs here and there, but most of the work that I've done since then, if it's not DJing, it's been because I'm a DJ. So I work with the organization Words Beats and Life and been an instructor with them for over 11 years. I even taught at Ballou Senior High School in Southeast DC, and the principal brought me because I was a DJ to teach a class on sound engineering. And so with Shaolin Jazz, it's I would say as a DJ, there are times as being a DJ, you're either doing the same clubs, the same kind of set, and after a while, you do it so much to where you stop and be like, well, I don't feel like as driven to this or passionate about it as I was when I first started, because I feel like I'm doing this, some of the same kind of patterns here and there. So Shaolin Jazz for me kind of gave me direction with my career, and I'm so excited about what we have the potential of doing, and it's almost like I can't explain to someone exactly where I see this going, but it's just more of a feeling like I know. So yeah, that song right there just kind of represents all that. It was the very first song I created for the whole project. That's where it all started from, and it's one of the few things I never really considered myself a producer, just more so in a DJ, and I'm just I'm mixing things together, you know. But it's of things I can say I technically produced.